Hi Pisces, welcome to your week ahead Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your continued support. It truly means the world. If you would like to donate to the channel for any of these videos, you can do so on the web link below. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. If you haven't seen it yet, your 2019 12-month forecast is up and out there for your viewing pleasure, totally free of course. And if you haven't seen it or you don't know it, check out your life path number for the numerology project that I've been posting recently. And there is also a video that will help you calculate what your life path number is, so keep an eye out for it. I would like to bless these decks of cards with all forms of love, like peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So as you can see, there is a new format in town. I like to keep things changing. I like to keep things ever growing, and I like to keep myself on my toes, and I like to keep you guys guessing as well, so that it keeps it fresh and different and engaging as opposed to just the same every week. So what are you letting go of this week or phasing out? What you're letting go of or phasing out is the King of Swords. That you are letting go of then this week, your mind getting the better of you, Pisces. This tendency to overthink, or rather overfeel, I guess in some ways, but it is a swords card, so we'll go with overthink. You know, this is about your tendency, or about getting rid of or letting go of a tendency to overthink. It's almost like I feel you this week, you're going to be catching yourself in your thoughts and saying, right, okay, that's a negative thought pattern, cut it out. You're going to be catching these little loops, you know, like the dogmatic thoughts that go over and over. I kind of feel this is going to be a week where you're catching yourself mid-thought and saying, right, okay, that's not a high vibrational thought, I need to change it. That's not a high vibrational energy that I'm putting into what I'm doing, I need to change it. I really feel for a lot of you that's where you're at, but I also feel for some of you this is, especially in terms of work, some of you are putting the final finishing touches on something. It's almost like you're gearing up and you're just looking at it and you're like, right, okay, before I send this to the printers, or before I send this to the, you know, the boss or whatever, or, you know, whoever you need to send it to, it's kind of like you're checking it and looking over it and saying, right, okay, let me just make sure that it is sound before I send it. Great. Always get a second opinion if you possibly can, but for the most part I really feel like this is you guys phasing out this you know, this negative self-talk and really catching yourself in the process. And it's funny because we all know that we should do that, right? But it's a rare person that actually puts the effort and the work in, you know, and this really feels to me like you are doing the work of changing your mind, changing your thought process. King of Swords, air sign male, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, somebody that is always pretty much at the height of their game, very knowledgeable, very independent, very smart, very intelligent, but also very airy and communicative, somebody that does a lot of justification. Just like me, I'm an Aquarius. But yeah, you know, as an experience, what you're phasing out, what you're letting go of is this negative dogmatic thought pattern. It's like you're really doing the work of changing that. You know, for some of you, this might even be going through the process of NLP, you know, learning that stuff, taking it on board and really putting it into practice. Whatever way that it touches your life or you're doing it, you are really putting in the effort and the work, Pisces. And I really love to see that, because, you know, that's how it's supposed to be done. So what you're working on, the bulk of, or the meat of the matter, this is interesting. Because for some of you, I feel like you are working through these negative stuff. What you're working on now is the bulk or the meat of the matter, and you've got the Six of Cups. This is about happier times, it's about nostalgia. For some of you though, I feel like what you're kind of doing this week is it's like you're saying to yourself, right, I need to stop fantasizing and romanticizing what is. I need to look at it exactly how it is. But some of you are employing old ways of doing things. Some of you are bringing things back into the fold. It's almost like you're changing things and you're phasing things out, but you're saying, right, okay, I want to be selective about what I remove, because not all of it is bad. Not all of the stuff or the experiences in my past is negative. And it's like you're being really selective with your thoughts, really selective with your emotions. And I love that for you, because it means that you're really utilizing your energy in the best way possible this week. I kind of feel like you guys are really just, you're all over it. You're like, yeah, I got this. I've got this mentally. I've got it emotionally. You know, it's a really good week for you, actually, because you're doing the work, the internal work. So what are you welcoming in? You're welcoming in the Judgment card. So this brings a blast from the past, and especially with the Six of Cups, this is an old childhood sweetheart, a childhood friend. It is somebody that you went to school with. And the funny thing is, it feels almost like you connect with this person on a professional level. So, you know, regardless of whatever else is going on internally, it feels very much like there is somebody coming back into your life that's going to help you or assist you in your professional life. It's going to be, you know, it might even be that you bump into someone and you're like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you for years. And then you discover that actually you're in the same sort of industry, or, you know, actually I could help you with that. And they're like, yeah, you know, and in return, I can help you with this. Help comes from an outside source now that you are doing the internal work, and a trip down memory lane yields positive results. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Do you love and loathe it? This is the new format from here on in, until I decide to switch it up again. I wish you an abundance of love, light, peace, prosperity, and abundance itself. Have an amazing week, and I'll see you very soon for more videos. Take care.